Man, I don't know what to think of this Rhye album, honestly. It's just like, it's so background music that I just feel like there's not even anything to pull out and be like, oh, this is what the album is, this is what it makes me feel. Because ultimately, I don't think I feel anything playing this music. The debut album had some great tracks on it. It was called Woman. The track Open, specifically the opening track Open, was amazing. I still think that's a great song. The rest of the album was pretty good too, but it didn't really leave much of an impact. And I feel like even people that love that album now, like, well, loved it then, won't really care that much about it now. Honestly, like, I just don't see the place it has for music, really. It's sultry, but it's not sultry enough to be like sexy music. It's not really the kind of music you'd be like, okay, I'm going to put this on for background music, because I don't know if how many people this will appeal to because of the vocals. The vocals are like drenched in so much falsetto. It's just, I don't know, there's something about the vocals that irk me a little bit every now and then. Like, it's just so high pitched, it just doesn't give me anything. And even though there are bass grooves every now and then that sound really good, and there's some melodies that are lovely, that's kind of all it is, really. That's just throughout the entire course of this album. It's just little parts that you pick out and they're like, oh, it sounds alright, it sounds nice on the ears, but that's really it. I kind of feel like it's not for me. Like, I don't think this is for me at all, and I don't know who it appeals to, really. I can't figure out what it is about this music that people enjoy, because again, like I said, it either falls in the background or you're kind of just listening to the vocals and being a bit like, they could have done something different. For the entire album, it's just like that kind of singing, that high pitched singing all the way through, all the way. They could have changed things up. They could have tried not singing in that voice, tried using a different tone. Maybe that would be something different, but nah, it's just the same all the way through, and then it ends up blurring all into one, and you can't pick out many things, really. I would say I enjoy this more than that Porches album, though. That is some real boring music, and this doesn't quite fall down to the level like that kind of boring. But still, it's not much different. Like, I'm not really pulling out that much from this album that's significantly greater than that Porches album. Melodies that are nice on the ears, but once it's over, it doesn't get you like you want to go back and listen and you know, you're not craving those melodies by the end. I would much rather listen to like a Twin Shadow album, a Wild Nothings album, a Future Islands album, a Lower Dens album, like all these other bands that do this like synthy style, this sophisticated pop style. You know, the Blue Nile did this in the 80s and it was way better. So I just don't really feel like Rhye is bringing enough to the table to make me want to sit down and stay with it. Let me know your thoughts on this album. Sorry for the lighting. I tried to record this video in light because I got home and it's still light outside, but still not enough to make this good lighting. So, you know, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? It's merely passable music that I would grade a D. Honestly, I don't know. It's just not enough for me. It's too middle of the road. It's just, there's just not enough that stands out at all. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews if you like this, and more other discussion videos, interviews and that kind of thing. Let me know your thoughts on this if you've heard it, and have a good day. Have a good day.